main purpose of the whole expedition initially was adventure, but as it grew, it's become more of a mission, and it's all about making men aware of the necessity to be tested for prostate cancer. Well, I've had prostate cancer. I was diagnosed a couple of years back, and I've had what they call brachytherapy, which is radium seed implants. The fact that it was early diagnosis, I could have that procedure, and as a result, I'm back to normal again, and I've been given a clean bill of health.
Blokes look after their house, their families, their boats, their cars, anything but themselves. So ultimately, the best way to look after your health is make sure you check with a health professional, and that's your local GP.
Had I been more aware of the seriousness of prostate cancer, I probably could have had a look at it a lot earlier, and the case would have been a lot easier to manage. I suppose the saving grace is that I ended up with a specialist who must be really good at embroidery or something, because the work he did was top class, top shelf.
I think men in general with their own health are reluctant to do anything about it. Certainly to be digitally examined, you know, gives them a bit of a fright.
Well, he didn't tell us at first, so for a long time we actually didn't know, which I think is quite typical of men and their health. So when he did tell us, I think the hard yards, a lot of the hard yards and the shock had actually already passed.
See, prostate cancer is something that a lot of people just don't know much about. Some people don't even know what the symptoms or just the basics of prostate cancer. As I said, how many do we need to have pass on before it's something that they'll look at seriously? Just take it for granted that, yeah, he died of prostate cancer. Or maybe he couldn't have. Maybe he shouldn't have.
Each year, 3,000 men die of prostate cancer. The same number of women lose their lives to breast cancer. Raising awareness and thereby improving detection and treatment is vital. And so, the Honda Over-the-Top expedition was born. Beginning in Sydney, the Jenkins brothers will cover more than 9,500 kilometres, stopping at 26 locations along the coast and ending in Perth, having covered some of Australia's most untouched, harsh and beautiful coastline.
I've got my younger brother, Philip, albeit he looks older than me, but he is my younger brother. Philip is very good electronically, and I'm totally the opposite. You know, I could go around with the compass and hard charts. He's more into computers and technology, and in that area he'll be superb, and he's a good mate.
They're determined, both of them are very determined to do this job, and that's a good thing.
Well, I don't think there's any other kind of fundraising expedition like this in the world. It's targeting men. Men love boating, love the marine. This is hitting that market big time. I think this is a huge opportunity to raise the awareness of prostate cancer, which is relatively unknown.